Hello, welcome. My name is Amber. This is my channel, A Foxglove's Handiwork. On this channel, I do all sorts of types of handiwork, crafting, thrifting, styling, and some woodworking today. This is the second part of my how to reuse your Christmas tree. Check out last week's. I will put a link somewhere in the screen here. And today, venturing into a new realm of handiwork, woodwork. So I will be showing you how I take the trunk of the tree, cut it up to make napkin ring holders. If you found me through the Old So-and-so's channel, thank you so much for checking me out, giving it a try. I thoroughly enjoy Susan's channel and she's been a huge supporter, and I've really helped. Her kind comments have really encouraged me as I grow this channel. So yes, we read your comments. They are greatly appreciated. I hope you enjoy today's video. I must collect some tree. So that involves cutting some of the tree. This is a pull saw, which is my partner's, but he really loves it. So we're gonna give it a go. And yeah, I'm gonna cut some tree to make napkin ring holders. It worked. I have part of the trunk. This was super handy. Now I need to remove the little branches. Oh boy. Just scratched the floor. This is very sharp. So I have removed all the little nubbies, and it has released the pine sap, all those smudges, and it also is on the blade here. And so I just did a quick search of how to get pine needles or pine sap, pine tar off your fingers. I'll be sure to link that video that I used down below, but the guy said rubbing alcohol or peanut butter. Those oils in there will help to, like, I don't know. We're gonna try, this is just like a lens wipe, which I know has alcohol in it. Start with that. Oh yeah, it is totally taking it off. Cool. I should have looked this up sooner. The lens wipe wasn't quite enough. Going to the big stuff. Just putting a little bit in my hands. That's whoop. And luckily alcohol evaporates and should clean surfaces. Okay. Sweet. Now I do want to try and use the wipe to get it off of the blade. You can see where it has, whew. Careful with rubbing alcohol. Potent stuff. So, and I know that this is really sharp. So I'm going to experiment to clean this off before moving on to the next step. My woodworking skills are limited. Another thing on my list of things I want to learn how to do. But I've always loved whittling. So here's just a typical camping Swiss Army knife. And my plan is to just strip this mini log of its bark. I did realize that I'm gonna run into more sap. So it was good to clean off the saw. But each of these little bubbles on the tree here are filled with sap, which as a kid hiking through the woods, it was very satisfying to pop these. But I know I'm going to run into more sap, so I'm gonna put a rag beneath me to help protect my floor. And yes, I'm working on my kitchen floor because right now it has very good lighting, and I'm okay with some dings getting on my floor as opposed to my kitchen table, and it is way too cold to work outside. So here we are. Let's see, that knife is way too small. Of course, as always, whenever you're using knives or sharp implements, make sure you're being safe and careful. So, oh, nice, that's working well. Oh, cool, you can see kind of the bubbles of the sap. And this tree, it's still, I mean, this is now like end of January. It's been outside for probably a week. Since it's green, it's softer. I say this as it, like I know all these things about carving wood, which I do not, but that makes sense, that a green wood would be softer. Ooh, look at that one. That's satisfying. I wonder if there's a way to like collect this sap. Probably. As I'm peeling away the layers of the bark and getting to the wood, I can tell that the wood is tougher. So there it's a lighter color underneath. There you can see the wood more clearly. It's very soft to the touch. And I guess it's still kind of moist, which makes sense because there's still like moisture within the tree. So I'm kind of carving, whittling away that pinkish bark, and I want the wood. I'm finding this to be really quite peaceful work. I think that's like with lots of crafting, right? You're using your hands, and so you're in your body, but it's meditative. It allows your mind to kind of still. Sometimes I find myself, I'm a teacher, and so there's a lot of thinking going on, and responding to things and problem solving, and being able to do something with my hands in a way that allows my mind to relax, and the creativity. It's like the mixture of being creative, focusing on one thing, and using my hands. That whole combination I find to be very peaceful and meditative for me. I think many people who do all sorts of different crafts, I would have expressed similar things, or I would imagine feel something similar. Let me know down in the comments, what is your craft or thing that you do that is meditative, that you use with your hands. I think my channel, I want to do so many things. I am so curious. I love learning new things, and I love using my hands. However, being kind of jack of all trades is master of none. That's something I've really quite struggled with, because I do know that there is a value in mastering, but I also just I want to do a lot of different things. And I thought of the phrase, jack of all trades is a master of none, but I'm good enough at a lot of stuff. I really like that. I'm good enough at a lot of stuff. So I've been using that as my motto. because there's a lot of things I'm pretty good at. And I think if I practice more, I'll get better. Obviously, like with anything. Thanks for this little chat while I whittling chat. I am almost there. It smells really good. I'm gonna have to use that alcohol on my fingers again. Or maybe I'll try the peanut butter. But yeah, this is really satisfying. Hello, we are in the basement. It has been quite some time since the footage you just saw carving. My life I got very busy and I needed to put this video on hold so I could focus on some other things. However, I think this actually was to my benefit that allowed the wood to dry. So I think that was good. I have gone back and forth on how to make napkin rings. Originally, I thought I would just slice the log and then drill out the hole. But now I'm thinking about how to secure the little disc so I could drill it. And that has me back to, actually my original plan is to drill out the hole, go in, so it allows the drill to go in a certain amount, then I can cut it. We're gonna try. Also, I got a whole lot more tree. So if this does not work out, we can try again. It's what crafting and handiwork is all about. So, this lovely area is not mine. It is my partner's. Thank you. But he has said I can use it, so I'm using it. I'm going to use a 1/2 inch bit here. I think that might be a little small, but I'd rather start small and then go bigger. So, and close it. I'm wearing glasses, but I should probably wear eye protection. My stepmom used to work at an eye clinic and she was like, don't just get the glasses, get the goggles. Cause stuff can like fly. Rock on! Stuff can fly behind the lens. Okay, so this is definitely too small. So here, the 1/2 inch is too small. So I'm gonna bump it up to the, 1/3 of an inch? That doesn't make sense. Oh, 3/4. There we go. Hard finding right the middle. Here you can see kind of playing around, but that feels like plenty thick. I don't want it any thinner than that. I'm gonna keep trying. So it's gone in pretty far. I'm gonna try giving it a cut. For my birthday, I got a Ryobi skill saw, not sponsored anyway. And I've been wanting a miter saw really since watching Exo McKenna and all the things that she's done. If you've not seen her channel, you're missing out. But I've been saving opening the box to do with you all on video. And so we need this for a project. So let's open it. I screamed when I opened up the present. I was so excited to have gotten this. And now I'm excited to use it. We did it. It worked. I used my miter saw. I'm super excited for all the projects that are gonna happen. It's quite loud. I probably should get some headphones or earmuffs for working inside. So here is our first napkin ring holder, and that worked out well. The branches, where you can see they're super cool decorative piece. And I imagine Christmas trees, they do a lot of pruning on it, right? Because they want a nice, bushy, there we go. And so that requires lots of branches. And so we'll get those little detail pieces. Okay, next, we need to screw more and cut. I have 4 wooden rings. And for today's video, I am just going to continue with these 4. Our next step with our discs, our rings here, is they need some sanding. So I'm going to sand these down and make them softer to the touch. I'm finding it is a lot easier to keep the sandpaper flat on the workbench here and rub the wooden ring, napkin ring against it. I'm also kind of curling around on the edges to soften those as well. The last step I'm going to do is just wipe the rings off. I have a damp cloth here. I am not going to treat the rings with anything yet. Since they haven't had a lot of time to dry, I would hate to seal in any moisture. But I also think maybe like a wax would be best. You could also stain them. This would be perfect because it's a light pine. These could be stained. I'm gonna leave them their natural kind of yellow-white color for today. If you use any kind of wood wax on furniture or wood pieces, I would love to know your recommendations on what I should put on these rings, like a wax or something. I don't think I want to do a polyurethane because I don't want the shine. I want that natural material of the wood to really be the showstopper. So get these all cleaned up. I'm gonna set the table and display my beautiful Christmas tree napkin ring holders. I have my napkin. I did choose a lighter napkin. These holes are quite small for napkin rings. So next time I do this project, I am going to get some larger bits or to drill out the center. But I have some kind of lighter napkins. And for the moment we've all been waiting for, there it is. Roll the montage. Thank you so much for following along. I had so much fun with this project. I learned so much reusing my Christmas tree in making napkin ring holders, which I will use. This Christmas tree has a second life in these napkin rings. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider giving it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button for more handiwork. I have an Instagram at a.fox.gloves.handiwork, so check me out there for more. And until next time, bye.